Good morning, all of you. Now, remaining next exercise question we can discuss. All of you take your textbook and read the question well first. Okay. Mrs. Kaushik has a square plot with the measurements as shown in the figure. Okay. A figure is given and she wants to construct a house in the middle of the plot. In the middle of the plot, she wants to construct a house. This is the house. This rectangular form part is house. A garden is developed around the house. Around the house, a garden is developed. This full part is this garden. This shaded part we can take it as the garden of that house. Okay, this is the plot, square type plot. Okay, square shaped plot, and inside that square shaped plot he want to build a house with a rectangle shape, and around that house she want to make a garden. What we want to find out? Find the total cost of developing a garden around the house at the rate of 55 rupees per meter square. For 1 meter square, the cost of developing that garden is 55 meter square. For 1 meter square, the cost is 55 rupees. Then total how much cost she want to spend for developing that garden? That is the question. How we can find out? For that, for finding the cost of developing this garden, first we want to find out what? If we can, it is given for 1 meter square, the cost is 55 rupees. So first we want to find out the how much total area have for this garden. That is first, then only we can find out its cost. Okay, so how we can find out the area of this shaded part? We want to find out the area of the shaded part, that is the garden. Okay, then how we can find out? It is very easy. From the square plots, when we subtract the area of the house, then we will get the remaining part, this garden. That will be the area of the garden. So after finding that area, we can multiply with the 55. That is given for 1 meter square, the cost is given 55 rupees. So total cost of developing garden will be equal to total area of this garden into 55. Okay, can you follow? Okay, like that. First, so for that, first we want to find out the area of the square plot. Area of the square plots will be what? It is plots that is in which shape? Square shape. Its side is given 25. So it will be 25 into 25. That we know area of the square is side into side. So it will be 625 meter square. Okay, next we find out the area of house. What is the area of house? That is in rectangle shape. Rectangle area also we know length into breadth, that is 20 into 15. All is given in meter, so no need of changing any unit. 20 into 15, that is 300 meter square. So what will be the area of garden? So area of garden, you want to write the full, okay, area of garden, have no space for writing full step. So area of garden equal 625 minus 300, that's equal to 325 meter square. Okay, so it is given for 1 meter square, the cost of developing garden is 55 rupees. So total cost will be equal to, total cost of developing garden equal 55 into, okay, 325. 55 into 325. By calculating you will get 17,875 rupees, because it is given cost, so the unit we can write rupees. So all of you understood the method how to do. Here we want to find out the cost of developing the total garden. For that, first we want to know what will be the total area of that garden. That we can find out by subtracting area of the plot minus an area of the house. Then that area multiply with the 55, we will get the total cost. Okay. Now next question. So you read the question and write the full correct steps you want to do alone. I will give only clue like this. The full step you want to write: area of plots, area of house, area of garden. Okay, then next you want to write cost of developing garden for 1 meter square equal 55 rupees. Therefore, total cost equal 55 into 325. This way you want to write the full note as correct. Okay, next question read in the textbook. Next question, that is the shape of a garden is rectangular in the middle and semicircular at the ends as shown in the figure. Okay, a garden is given in this shape like this, and on the two side have this shape garden, and it is given the total length is given from here to this. Total length of this given 20 meter, and this length is given from here to here. The total length of this part, that is given how much? 7 meter. Okay, then the shape of a garden is rectangular in the middle. This is rectangle in the middle part. It is rectangle, and whose base is not semicircular at the ends. Semicircle at both ends. Okay, and find the area and the perimeter of the garden. We want to find out this full is a garden. From here, this full is a garden. We want to find out the area and perimeter of the garden. So first you want to know correct figure. You want to draw it correct as a rectangle shape need. Then the length from here to here, that is given 20. Okay, from here to here the length is 20 meter, and this breadth, that is the breadth of the rectangle, that is given 7 meter. That only given in the question. But if you want to find out the total area and perimeter of this garden, for that we can find the area of both shapes separately. First we can find the area of the rectangle. That we know, its equation we know. Area of this total area, how we can find it? This type of equation we don't know. This, what is the shape? This shape, there is not a general equation for finding area of this total shape. But we can split this shape into two shape, one with one rectangle and another with one semicircle. Here another semicircle. Okay, that we know. Its area and perimeter we can find out. So first we can find the perimeter of area of rectangle. Okay, area of rectangle. First we are finding area, and first we are finding area of rectangle. Here area, for finding area we need its length and breadth. But rectangle's length is not given. The total length only given 20. Okay, then how we can find out the length of this rectangle? Okay, so for that, here the rectangle will be how this much part, this length. But from here to here, this much part is remaining. Total is 20 meter. So this much part will be, what is the length of this part and this part, this length, how we can find out? For that, this is this breadth of the rectangle. This part will be the diameter of the circle. Okay, this part will be the diameter of the circle. So what will be its radius? Diameter of the circle, that is given 7 meter. So its radius will be its half, 3.5. Okay, 3.5. So this also another radius. This is also radius. So this length will be 3. From here to here it will be 3.5 meter. Just like in this side also, this part will be how much? 3.5. So 3.5. So what will be the length of the rectangle? Now it is easy. From the total 20, from the total 20 meter, we subtract 3.5 plus 3.5. 3.5 plus 3.5 we know that is 7. So 20 minus rectangle length is equal to 20 minus 3.5 plus 3.5, that is 20 minus 7, that is 13. Okay, so length we got 13. And breadth, what is the breadth of the rectangle? That is already given, it is 7 meter. So area of the rectangle will be 13 into length into 7. 13 into 7. So that will get 91 meter square. Okay, next area of this semicircle. So for instead of finding area of both the semicircle, only need to find out the area of one circle. When we combining these two half semicircles, we can make a circle, and its radius also we know. So area of two semicircle. Okay, together we can find out area of two semicircle equal to that is area of the circle that we know, pi r square. Okay, so here pi any value we can take 22 by 7 into r. R is what? 3.5 square. So 3.5 into 3.5. By calculating, you will get area of the two semicircle. You will get by that is 38.5 will get there. 38.5. Now what will be the area of the total shape? Now we find out the area both separately. Rectangle part area we find out 91 meter square, and adding these two semicircle we take a full circle, and its area we find out 38.5 meter square. Then total area of the shape garden will be, total area of garden, that is equal to, both we add 31 plus 91 plus 38.5, you will get 129.5 meter square. Clear? So this type full step also you want to write. If any doubts, you can contact me and clear your doubts. For finding the area of this full shape, we split the total shape into one rectangle and two semicircle. And for finding area of this two semicircle, we take two semicircle, we can take it as a one circle. Its area we find out, and area of the rectangle also find. Then add both, we will get 129.5. Next you want to find out the perimeter. Okay, perimeter of the garden also need. So perimeter, how we can find? What is the this part length we know. This much part now we have defined. What is this length? 13. Okay, this part will be 13. For perimeter we can take the full, adding the full that is this circumference we want to find out in both, and this part also we want to add. So in the case of first we can add these two parts. This length is given 13. So 13 plus 13 we will get 26. Now next we want to find out this. How we can find out this? This is which shape? Semicircles. Circumference, how we can find out? So here also when we combining these two semicircle, we will get a full circle. Okay, we will get a full circle. And how we can find out its circumference? What is the equation for finding circumference of a circle? That is 2 pi r. Okay, 2 pi r. So combining these two, we can find out its perimeter using 2 pi r. What is r here? That is 3.5. So is perimeter of circle equal 2 pi r, that is 2 into 3.14 into r is 3.5. Okay, by calculation you will get 44. Okay, that is 2 into 22 by 7 into 3.5, you will get 22. This calculation you will get 22, and therefore total perimeter will, all of you want to multiply this full and find out is it correct or not. Total perimeter of the garden equal 26 plus 22. This part circumference we find out, that is perimeter we find out. These two parts sum will be 26. That 26 plus 22 we will get 48 meter. Okay, this way we can find out the perimeter and the area of this shape. Here also we are splitting the shape. If you got any this type of shape, we can split the shape into different method, as we already learned for rectangle perimeter and area. We know how to find out, just like circles area and perimeter also we know how to find out Then we add this both shapes, we will get the total area and perimeter of the total shape. Okay, thank you.